Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kevin Jackwitz. This is the Kaged Review, and this is my review for The Dark Knight. Going back through all the Batman movies and doing reviews for them, and I gotta say, this is probably easily top 3, probably top 2, if not my favorite comic book genre movie of all time. I've watched this movie so many times, I didn't need to go back and watch it again, but I did anyway. Because I remember so much of it now just from repetition. And it is so damn good every time I watch it. It doesn't matter how many times I've seen it, it is still entertaining. It still grabs me. The performances are still phenomenal. So you have Christopher Nolan back directing, Christopher Bale back as Bruce Wayne Batman, Michael Caine is back as Alfred, Morgan Freeman back as Lucius Fox, Gary Oldman back as Jim Gordon, Maggie Gyllenhaal comes in as Rachel Dawes, Heath Ledger as the Joker, Aaron Eckhart as Harvey Dent, Two-Face, Chin Han as Lau, Eric Roberts as Salvatore Maroni, and Michael Jai White as Gamble. So, this, like, you leave off Batman Begins with a conversation between Jim Gordon and Batman where you see a calling card and it's just a Joker card. And so you knew the Joker was going to be in this movie. What you didn't expect was how amazing this performance was going to be. And I don't care if you're a fan of Jack Nicholson or Joaquin Phoenix, this was an amazing performance, an Oscar-worthy performance. Just absolutely killed it. And so you open up with the Joker robbing one of the mob's banks in Gotham City. And you find out that the mob is kind of got marked bills in all their banks, and Harvey Dent is trying to come after all of the mob's money. And so Lau, this guy who is a shady business dealer from China, decides to ransom all of the mob's money. And this is where there's a great scene where Lau is on a monitor. You got all the mobs rounded up together, and then in comes the Joker saying, look, this guy, he's talking about how, China won't send him back. They won't send one of their own. But Batman has no jurisdiction. And so he's making the offer to kill Batman for half of the mob's savings. At which point, Gamble says that he wants the Joker dead. That really doesn't work out for Gamble. Michael Jai White, I love him. A great action star. I was actually surprised to see him in this role. But it was cool. It was cool to see him. But he didn't last very long. And that's actually where you get to see Heath Ledger really take this performance to the next level. Because during the scene where Joker fakes getting caught, killed, and brought into Gamble, he pops out of this bag that they have him in, and he delivers this amazing speech. And it's just got this backward low tone siren sound that just keeps growing and growing, just adding the tension to the scene. It was incredibly well done, and Heath Ledger, amazing, absolutely amazing. And so the Joker, at first he wants Batman dead, but then he realizes that Batman's just too much fun, in his words. But he's trying to bring Batman down to his level, down to his completely psychotic level where he can just break down and he has to break his rules and kill somebody. And so what he does is he gets Rachel Dawes, the woman he loves, and Harvey Dent, the guy who Batman is really kind of proud of and believes is saving the city from all these mobster types. And he makes Batman choose between the two of them, and he saves Harvey Dent, who winds up getting half his face soaked in gasoline and then caught on fire, and there you go, you now have Two-Face. And Rachel Dawes, who was dating Harvey Dent, then dies. And so Joker just kind of proves that somebody can be brought down to his level, and now they have to deal with Harvey Dent because he's going around with his two-sided coin and deciding whether he should kill the people who helped kill Rachel Dawes and put him in his position and release the Joker. And so there's this big penultimate moment where Harvey Dent has Jim Gordon and his family caught up, and they have to make the decision, and Batman winds up killing Harvey Dent, and then taking the blame for everything that Harvey Dent did, and so they're making Batman the bad guy in the social eye, and I really loved that because in the comics, Batman was that character. He was somebody that you weren't sure if you liked or you hated. He was very divisive, and so I loved that they kind of ended this movie with that. Very, very cool, man. And some of the action sequences in here were phenomenal. There is this chase scene where at one point Harvey Dent tells the police that he's Batman to take him into custody, and then Batman has to come save him because they know that the Joker is going to try to attack him. And so, great chase scene during the highway scene. So many cool things that they did with the Batmobile, the Batcycle. They really toyed with the Batcycle a lot. There was a lot of really cool things they did with the mechanics on it. I thought it was phenomenal. So all the way around, this movie was spectacular. Great acting from Christian Bale, Michael Caine, Morgan Freeman, Gary Oldman, obviously Heath Ledger. Like everybody in here, Aaron Eckhart, everybody in here acted this to perfection. It was wonderfully done. The direction was amazing. The score was amazing. The music really set a tone at times, especially during the Joker speeches. Like there was just nothing wrong with this movie. I mean, I'm sure there are things, but, from my perspective, it was exactly what it needed to be all the way through. And it was, I think it was over 2 hours, 2:30 actually. I think it was over 2.5 hours. And it was great. It was just phenomenal all the way through. So, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely loved it. There was nothing that bad that I can really say about it. They got a wonderful version of the Joker. Some people still say the best version, a wonderful version of Batman, and man, dude, I don't think you could have had a better comic book movie during this time. So ladies and gentlemen, 10 out of 10, that's what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. My name is Kevin Jackowitz, Kaged Nation, out.